Financial advisors often tell me that they believe in investing, but when it comes to your own marketing, most of you are day trading attention. You chase prospects like they're stocks that you're looking to flip for the next big hit. And as a financial advisor, you already understand investing in the financial markets. You understand things like being diversified, chasing low costs, long-term compounding, and letting time and strategy do the work. But when it comes to your own marketing, you abandon the fundamentals. You start buying leads, running cold webinars, or going to BNI events and networking with random strangers, and maybe even hosting events for people you don't even know. In other words, you're trading time for attention instead of investing your energy to build relevance. And when you trade, you get short-term spikes and long-term exhaustion. But when you invest, you get compounding trust and inbound demand. And the reality in 26 and beyond is that the markets, they're maturing, and prospects don't trust things like cold outreach or free dinner seminars or quick questions through DMs on social media platforms. Because the reality is, everybody's doing these things, which means that you're invisible when you follow the same exact game plan as every other advisor. It's not just webinars that don't work. It's that you're using them at the wrong time in the wrong stage of the relationship. Let's talk about what I love to call the coffee shop test. If I walked up to you in a coffee shop and said, "Hey, want to come watch a 75-minute presentation I made about something you didn't ask with someone you don't know?" You'd say, "I'm good, man. I'm just trying to drink my latte." And it's the same with webinars. You're asking for a big commitment from people that don't know you and don't trust you. And more importantly, they don't recognize your value yet. So here's the fix. Stop trying to convert strangers and start by earning relevance. You'll see on the screen, this is the value to the relevance to the conversion sequence that I coach my clients on. And you'll see that webinars go in the back half of the sequence, not the front half. Same with workshops, same with client events, and same with any COI introductions. So how does this even work in practice? Well, step one, you need to pick a specific audience. No more, "I help retirees." Learn to say things like, "I help engineers retire without running out of money," or "I help business owners exit tax efficiently." "I help physicians reach financial independence faster." Your specificity is the relevance that you provide to your clients. Step two, you need to be consistent. And I coach my clients on publishing 2 to 3 micro value pieces of client per week, which is super simple. You can focus on things like short, simple, clear communications, not motivational fluff, but real answers to real pain. And step 3, track small commitments, likes, comments, DMs, replies, link clicks. This is your warm list, and this is where your communications should focus around. And then step 4, nurture with repetition. You can do this by telling stories, show client examples. Obviously, these need to be anonymized to stay within compliance, but you can share a framework that demonstrates your way of thinking and how you are different than every other advisor that's trying to stay in their feed. And then step 5, this is when you invite them to the webinar. At this stage, the message is no longer "come learn," but it's become, "This will help you solve the problem you already know that you have." And now the webinar converts. Now the calendar fills up. And now the relationships, well, they're earned and not chased. And here's the bigger picture here that I want you to take away. You don't need to work harder. You don't need to post more. And you don't need to buy leads. What you need to do is invest in becoming relevant to the right audience so that when they need help, you are the only name that comes to mind. And this is how demand compounds. This is how referrals multiply. This is how your brand becomes the default choice. So if you're tired of chasing business, if you want clients coming to you already trusting your perspective, you don't need more tactics. You need a marketing system that compounds trust over time. And if you want help building that system, let's start the conversation. Reach out, check out the information below.